side.
But you're saying
and we don't
internalized oppression.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
In a desperate attempt to fill 24 hours of programming, here's some bullshit that happened somewhere. We've got some footage here of the bullshit which began just this afternoon. Residents in this neighborhood were shocked to see this bullshit thing happening. Our witness described the event in breathless terms.
I'm trying to get laid.
Our reporter Keith Collins joins us now live from the scene of the bullshit. Good to be with you again, Keith. We have a colorful graphic here that shows instances of bullshit like this are on the rise. Is that right?
Yes, although why is unclear. Some say it's because of one fucking reason. Others say it's because of some other fucking reason. And this bullshit has some broader implications. Here's a list of tips on how to avoid bullshit happening to you.
Well, thank you, Keith. Let us know if there are any updates on this bullshit story from there.
There's no way there will be.
Very good. We'll check back with you in an hour anyway.
you're saying.
This right here, this is white privilege. Fucking white
These guys are notoriously aggressive animals, especially right now at the end of the dry season. It hasn't rained for months, and their fight for survival is especially fierce. By looking inside these giants, we'll find out how their bodies are built to withstand this deadly battleground.
When I was an undergraduate, we were taught that they were closely related to pigs. What's rather surprising is that in very recent times, molecular evidence looking at DNA has shown that the closest living relatives are not pigs, not any kind of cloven-hoofed animals at all, but whales, a very weird-looking animal indeed.
Perhaps it's no surprise these animals look so fat. Is such a comical sight, we can only guess at what these animals are saying. This remarkable discovery has forced scientists to redraw the tree of life for these animals. And it was off this branch 59 million years ago that the ancestor of both hippos and whales evolved. But working out which one is the closest cousin of the hippo has always been a puzzle for scientists.
I have a question.
Question.
Yes, we have received many awards throughout the whole world. However, unfortunately in Canada, our volunteering as a charitable religious organization is extremely difficult. Extremely. That's why in actuality we cannot do free volunteering to help our neighbors in need as we truly desire. So that's why we came here today to ask you to also look into the policies that religious charitable organizations have in our legislation so that it can also be changed, because maternal love is the love that's going to change the future of mankind. So we'd like you to look into
we like to say peoplekind, not necessarily mankind.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
A few moments later.
You all know that I don't necessarily have the best of track records on jokes. I made a dumb joke a few days ago that seems to have gone a little viral in the room on the Peoplekind comment. It played well in the room and in context. Out of context, it doesn't play so well. And it's a little reminder to me that I shouldn't be making...
there's lots of things you can do to be a better feminist as a man, but here's a simple one. Don't interrupt women.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Democratic Assemblywoman Christina Garcia has a reputation as a fierce advocate for women and has gained national recognition for condemning sexual misconduct. Time magazine's Silence Breakers issue, centering on speaking out against harassment, even featured Garcia's face in the artwork, an inclusion that Garcia was humbled by, posting on Twitter that she was proud of the work being done. And the issue is clearly personal. In October, Garcia revealed to the New York Times that she has also been sexually assaulted by men in her workplace.
Multiple people have grabbed my butt and grabbed my breasts. We're talking about senior lobbyists and lawmakers.
For all of our brave sisters out there who have shared their Me Too stories, thank you. We should not have to be on your shoulders to make this change, but thank you, because your voices are giving us the power to bring down the patriarchy and protect our sisters.
But wait.
Assemblywoman Christina Garcia was named as one of Time magazine's Silence Breakers. She was even featured on the magazine's cover for Person of the Year. Now the Democratic member of the Legislative Women's Caucus is being investigated for sexual harassment.
2 men are accusing her of sexual harassment. Daniel Fierro was a 25-year-old staffer to Assemblyman Ian Calderon. He says stroked his back, squeezed his buttocks, and then attempted to touch his crotch.
Dropped her hand to my butt and squeezed. As I walked past her, she grabbed for my crotch.
Yoga is racist. How is that?
All Western yoga is racist.
Why it would be controversial to call breastfeeding natural? If breastfeeding is not natural, what is natural?
Breastfeeding isn't exactly natural. It doesn't come naturally to women. Only a woman able to feed a child is inappropriate. It's unethical and inappropriate.
It's suggesting, by the way, that men can breastfeed, which I don't think they can.
It's suggesting that men could, I don't know, but it's suggesting that
I do
men,
know. The answer is they can't.
So.
I have 4 children, I can tell you. To declare that calling women pretty is a form of objectification that could lead to assault, I didn't know that this was a crime now.
Well, I mean, it's objectifying women, so that's always been a crime, to objectify women, not seeing them as intelligent creatures, intelligent people that they are, but to see them at Harvard as just hot, I mean, that's not right.
toxic femininity. What would that look like?
Well,
and how
sugar and
prevalent is
spice
that?
and everything nice. I mean, that's what it's like to be a girl. But boys will be boys, and that's what we're raising. We're raising boys to think that they should be more powerful and stronger.
Okay, but is there such a thing as toxic femininity?
No.
Can you be too you can be way too masculine.
We do no wrong. Well, women are doing so well, and that's what's causing the toxic masculinity. They're not happy about it. We're just the smarter gender. Men are not as good as women. Women are better, unfortunately.
It's men. Men are running things, aren't they? Aren't men still considered the majority, even though women are the majority in numbers in this country? You know.
But what if women were actually the majority, which they are? Would that change the calculation?
Women are the majority, and fortunately still making 77 cents to every white man's
And even
dollar.
if that statistic were totally untrue?
Women are the minority in this country, and we still are fighting for our equal rights. So men are still in power. You are still in power.
So
it would actually probably be a better world if women were in charge. So
yeah. I mean, you may be right. You're not making that case very persuasively, I have to say. Yeah. I hope you never sit on a jury, much as I like you, Kathy.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.